first news from Digit.in. While Nokia seems to be ready to come out with its X2 after it was leaked to Benchmark recently, a rumor on the secret app has stirred a new debate regarding the smartphone. A post on the app which gives its users anonymity claims that the Nokia X2 is going to dual boot Windows Phone and Android. The post also says that the Android version on the X2 will support Google Play services, which is very unlikely as such a move goes against Microsoft's business plan. While this rumor is most probably a hoax, as the Nokia X line of phones features a forked Android version that has been built to be independent of any Google's services, we know that the Nokia X2 is most likely going to feature 4 GB of internal storage, which will make it almost impossible to incorporate both operating systems. Such a phone would not leave any storage space usable to the user. Despite sounding hard to believe, the idea does indeed seem interesting, as the rest of the specs that have been leaked do point that Nokia X2 will indeed be able to run both the systems without any hiccups. According to some benchmarks on Antutu, Nokia X2 will come with a 1.2 GHz dual-core Snapdragon 200 processor, Adreno 305 boot, 1 GB of RAM, 4.3-inch screen and a 5MP camera. The only thing that do add a small sense of credibility to this rumor is that the secret post has been shared by Michael Ferrotesino, who is a senior editor at Unleashed Phones and Nokia blog. Second news from BGR.in. Microsoft is all set to launch the second generation of its X series of Android smartphones later this month. Reliable sources tell BGR India that the launch is 3 weeks away, so we are looking at the announcement to take place sometime in the week of June 23. BGR India has also received the shipment manifest of the Nokia X2, codename RM1013, units that have arrived in India for testing purposes. It is quite likely that the launch of the second-generation Android smartphones could take place in India, though the arrival of testing phones and the launch plans are not related. This will be the first X-series smartphone to feature a dedicated home button, like BGR India had exclusively reported last month. Nokia had found many users complaining about the lack of a home button in the Nokia X, which only had a back button. These users did not realize that long pressing the back button would take them to the home screen rather than having to press it multiple times to reach the home screen one step back at a time. Reaching the home screen easily is crucial in the Nokia X series of smartphones, as it only have a regular swipe-down notification bar like other Android smartphones. In order to check notifications, users have to first go to the home screen and then reach the Fastlane interface by swiping from the side of the display. Earlier, specifications of the Nokia X2 had leaked thanks to a benchmark listing on Antutu. According to the listing, the Nokia X2 will feature a 4.3-inch 800x480 pixels display, 1.2 GHz dual-core Snapdragon 200 processor, 1 GB of RAM, and 4 GB internal storage. It will also sport a 5-megapixel rear camera and a front-facing camera. In comparison, the original Nokia X came with a 4-inch display, 1 GHz Snapdragon dual-core processor, 512 MB of RAM, 4 GB storage, microSD support, a 5-megapixel rear-facing camera, a 1500 mAh battery and dual SIM card support. Thanks for watching us, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more gadget news.